This is problem number 5 from section 7.4. In the problem, they ask you to use a figure to the right to find tan, this would be tan of gamma, given the information below. We've got tan alpha equals 9 over 16. We've got tan beta equals 7 over 16. And they give us this figure. Now, you might be tempted to start by applying some of these fractions to the figure. But actually, the problem's a lot easier than that. But it's a little tricky here. So they're trying to tie together what you know from geometry, essentially. And you can see you have a triangle here that's a obtuse triangle on the inside. Now, if you took 180 minus beta and gamma, so if I write that, 180 minus beta minus gamma, you would get this angle right here. Okay? Now, if you took 180 minus alpha, you would also get that angle as well. So 180 minus alpha, you would also get that angle as well. So let's write this. Let's call this angle x. Now, we're not trying to find angle x, but we're just trying to tie together the alpha, the beta, and the gamma. And we can see that there are two ways to find this angle x. We can find the angle x by doing 180 minus beta minus alpha, which would equal x. Or we could do 180 minus alpha, and that would also equal x. So that means that these are actually called, this is something from geometry, but these are called supplementary angles. And we know that if there are two sets of supplementary angles, that those two sets of angles are equal. We can see that here from our expression that we wrote. 180 minus beta minus gamma equal x, that angle there, and 180 minus alpha equaling x as well. We can use substitution to set these equal to each other, which would be 180 minus beta minus gamma equals 180 minus alpha. And then you can see you subtract the 180 out, and the 180 essentially doesn't matter. They're going to say that minus beta minus gamma equals negative alpha. Divide it all by a negative, and beta plus alpha, beta plus gamma equals alpha. Need a little work on my Greek letters. All right, so beta plus gamma equals alpha, meaning we have supplementary angles of beta plus gamma, and they equal alpha. If you add these two angles together, that's going to equal the alpha angle. So that should be pretty straightforward. From there, we can actually use this by taking the tangent of each side, right? Because remember, we're trying to find tangent alpha. So before we do the tangent of each side, we should probably isolate, I keep saying alpha, this is gamma. We're trying to find tangent gamma, so I should probably isolate gamma on one side. So I'm going to subtract beta to the other side, and that's a gamma equals alpha minus beta. Now is when I can take the tangent of each side, because remember, I'm trying to find the tangent of gamma, not just the angle, the tangent of that. I can say that that is tangent gamma equals tangent of alpha minus beta. You can see where this is going now. They already give us tangent alpha, they give us tangent beta. Now they're giving us, essentially we figured out that tangent gamma is tangent alpha minus beta, which is a sum and difference formula. This one right here on the bottom. So we can write this as equal to tan alpha minus tan beta over 1 plus tan alpha tan beta. So we can write the formula just how it's written right there. And now we can use the fractions to solve this. So we can say that this is equal to 9 over 16 plus, or not plus, minus 7 over 16 over 1 plus 9 over 16 times 7 over 16. I'm going to bring this down and say that tan gamma equals, when I subtract those, I get 2 over 16 over, when I multiply those, I get 16 times 16, 256. So I'm actually going to say 1 plus 63 over 256, and that's going to equal, I'm going to make 1 into a common denominator of 256 here, so 2 over 16 is 256 over 256 plus 63 over 256. So that's 2 over 16 over 256 plus 63 is 319 over 256, which equals 2 over 16 times, and then we flip this, so it's 256 over 319. Now 256, I know I can reduce this because obviously 16 times 16 gave us 256 at one point. So I can reduce this part by crossing out here, crossing this out, and this is really just 16. And so my answer should be 2 times 16, which is 32 over 319. So tangent gamma, we can write that one more time, is 32 over 319 based on our tangent alpha being 9 over 16, our tangent beta being 7 over 16, and us knowing that beta plus gamma, that angle that we get when we add those two angles together, is the same angle as alpha. Supplementary angles.